Hello. I saw this article this morning, and I read like the first, I don't know, for a couple paragraphs. And I was just kind of like blown away a bit. So I'm gonna read that and the rest of it, and make some comments on it. It's I just thought it was extremely weird. Anyways, it's called. It's from Fox News. It's called Biden's race baiting Morehouse speech condemned on social media, biggest racist on the planet. Biden spoke at the historically black college earlier on Sunday. This article was written by Lindsay Cornick on May 20th. Here we go. Quote, President Biden's President Biden's commencement speech at Morehouse College on Sunday sparked backlash, with critics describing one part of the president's speech as disgusting race baiting. The president spoke at the HBCU's graduation ceremony on Sunday, despite the threat of interrupting anti-Israel protesters. During his speech, he talked about George Floyd and how black Americans face racism in the country. All right, here, this is the quote from Biden. Quote, "You missed your high school graduation. You started college just as George Floyd was murdered, and there was a reckoning on race. It's natural to wonder if the democracy you hear about actually works for you. What is democracy? That black men are being killed in the street," Biden said. Wow. That's just absolutely ridiculous. And the thing is that the black community provides the black community with an excuse of, maybe you didn't do well for this or for that because, George Floyd was murdered a few years ago. I mean, black men are being killed in the street. What statistics shows that? Because the statistics I looked at is an extremely low number. Why on earth you would bring that up is just shocking, to be honest with you. Anyway, see what else Joe's got to say. He continued, quote, "What is democracy? The trail of broken promises still leaves black communities behind. What is democracy? You have to be 10 times better than anyone else to get a fair shot. Most of all, what does it mean? As you've heard before, to be a black man who loves his country, even if it doesn't love him back in equal measure." That's the president of the United States said that. That's the president, by the way. He was vice president under a black president who was elected twice in this country. Okay? Joe, a black man, was elected president 2 times in this country. Okay? And you're the one, and you've been saying, and by the way, Obama did nothing. I repeat, nothing to help the black community. And Biden has done nothing to help the black community. How he continues to get their votes is shocking. It's truly shocking me. They've done nothing, zero for the black community. Okay. Quote, "They don't see you in the future of America." But they're wrong, he added. The crowd applauded at that moment, I'm sure. The crowd applauded at his comment. Social media users later called out Biden for appearing to frame the United States as racist and demeaning black students. Well, fuck yeah, he's demeaning black students. That's insulting. If I was a black student and heard that, I would be flat out insulted. Okay, they're not being able to live their life, in fulfillment because they're being held back by who? Where are you getting these comments from? Imagine working hard for years to graduate from college, and Joe Biden shows up on your day of celebration to remind you that you're a victim and America doesn't love you because you're black. Wrong Speak Publishing founder Adam Coleman wrote that very well. Very well. What a friggin' joke. This sums them up, New York Post reporter Miranda Devine wrote. Joe Biden inspires black graduates at Morehouse College by telling them that they're victims and America hates them. I don't know what else to say. Libs of TikTok. Joe Biden inspires black graduates at Morehouse College by telling them that they're victims and America hates them. Students for Life President Kristen Hawkins wrote, "This race baiting is disgusting." Quote, "Biden insults us by seeing all minorities as victims and capable of competing and all whites as oppressors. Never mind that countless have benefited immeasurably from American principles, our free markets, and yes, democracy. Are we a perfect nation? No. But show me a better one." Lieber Initiative President Daniel Garza explained. And by the way, Daniel, you nailed it. You explained that well. Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton wrote, quote, "BLM-style race hustler that promotes anti-American racial division, discrimination, and segregation lectures on racism." Yeah. Who's that? Tom Fitton, you nailed it. This thing is just insulting. I can't believe you just said that. Biden has also been accused of using the speech to cater to black votes. After he was announced as commencement speaker in April, students and professors quickly called on the college to cancel the speech because he's done nothing. Nothing. Finally, after 46 years, you're waking up to this shit. During the speech, a smattering of Morehouse students and faculty also protested Biden's speech by turning their backs on him. The protest was not widespread, however, and those participating did not disrupt his address beyond showing their backs. The small protest was a reminder of the continued unrest at college campuses across the country, where anti-Israel protests have forced some universities to cancel their commencement ceremonies altogether. That's mainly because the colleges that did that, the universities, are a bunch of pussies. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I don't know what to say. It's an easy way to talk to any minority. Okay, I'm Jewish. Easy way to talk to me and tell me things that you can always things you can do better and things you can change and shit like that. But Biden has proven nothing to the black community. It shocks me that they vote for that fucking clown. I'm not political. I don't care who because I'm so convinced that our Congress is just they can't be controlled. So the president is pretty much irrelevant to me. But I just in 2024 to pander a speech like that is just shocking. Anyways, thanks for listening.